Yeah, well, acting President Choi there clearly trying to distance the ruling party from the actions of some of President Yoon's more ardent supporters who went on a two-day spree at the Western District Seoul court, throwing plastic chairs and rubbish at police, firing fire extinguishers at them. All of this, of course, after President Yoon himself turned up to testify at the hearing that was to extend his existing warrant to issue a new full arrest warrant for a 20-day holding period, which will allow the top anti-corruption agency to formally begin the process of filing formal charges through the prosecution's office. And this just sparked a lot of anger amongst those die-hard supporters that have really been following President Yoon around, whether it's to the detention center or the holding center where he's being interrogated by the anti-corruption agency. But the president, again, the acting president, distancing himself from those remarks. So President Yoon back in detention today, refusing to turn up for questioning again, despite now being held for an extra 20 days. And the anti-corruption agency saying they may force him either to come in for questioning or they will go there. Although one wonders what is the point, given that despite being held by them for last week, President Yoon has so far maintained his silence, and his legal team says he continues to maintain his silence. Now, what may be even more remarkable over the last few days is polls that have been coming out showing that President Yoon's party, the People Power Party, has actually been surging up in the polls and now has a higher approval rating than the opposition party. This would have seemed impossible after martial law back in December, but I think there's a perception now that without Yoon, his party is really trying to stabilize the economy, to bring down the sort of collapse of the won, and really focusing on politics and not focusing very much on attacking the opposition, whereas the opposition is just 100% focused on attacking the president and the party. And a lot of South Koreans now feeling this is very divisive. So the ruling party actually has an approval rating of 46.5%, with the opposition party, which led the impeachment, at 39%. There's a 3% margin of error there, but even so, the ruling party still ahead. And again, if you'd asked me this a month ago, I would have said this was impossible. So many things changing, and if President Yoon is impeached, there will, of course, be a snap election called within a few months. And now the outcome of that election really is anyone's guess.